ready to go? I think we are ready to go. Alright, hello everyone. Things with the Blast. RTA. 100%. What's this? Let's get this show on the road. Just have not been having a good time on the second half of the game recently. Practice was a bit excited if I did it, but didn't get a chance to do that today, honestly. I was really tired yesterday and ended up sleeping and then slept so much I didn't get anything done today. But, well, still got time to do this though. So we're gonna do it. Gonna make it work. Who knows? Maybe it'll be a good run today. But we're gonna find out, so let me make sure everything's all ready to go here. Timer where I can see it. Okay, I think we're ready to go. So 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, at least my forearm's not hurt today. There we go. Out the door. Yep, just didn't sleep enough Friday and Saturday night. And then on top of that, yesterday was medicine day, so that made me more drowsy. So I just kind of felt tired and lethargic yesterday. But I am awake and I won't say energetic, but my muscles don't feel sore. That'll help. It's funny, I feel like I was sore because I didn't do any exercise. I didn't do any exercise Friday and Saturday night. I think that actually, I'm sorry, it should be Saturday and Sunday actually. I did Friday. I think that actually made me more tired. So I'm going to try to do 3 sets today to make up for that. I already did 1. And by set, I mean days set. I'm going to do 3 days worth of exercise today. At the very least 2. If I do 2 today, I'll do 2 tomorrow. Or I can do 3 today and then 1 tomorrow. Just gotta catch up. That's all. Oh, not too bad. No damage taken. That's the most important thing. Means there's a little possibility of me dying in the sewers. Oh, I thought I'd be able to get over that. Oops. I really did thought I'd just be able to walk over that. Really did thought. Really did think I'd just be able to walk over the top of that one. Oh well, he taught me better. He learned me good. Moses, I mean, that's a good thing, but wish I'd known he was going to do that. Like, having him run that way is, and on top of that, having him run that far that way, very fortunate. It's a pretty good time for me. Would like to get that down closer to 550. I'm pretty sure it's possible. Just more efficient movement. Take out the misses I had in there. Easily cut 5 seconds off of that, I believe. I really don't know if I needed to kill that doctor out there, but felt like he was in the way, so. And kind of slipped off of the direction button there. That's a tough call. I didn't know whether I should face down to swing or deal with doctor up first. I'll live with it. Not too bad. 741. And we're in. Hey. Got the good RNG there. Amazing. Hopefully that's not where it ends. Yesterday kind of messed that up. Ended up accidentally throwing the pot down instead of to the right. Cost me 3 or 4 seconds. certainly wasn't intended. Throwing that jar and hitting that thing. Photo or whatever the hell they're called. I'll take it though. Yep, skeleton bro, as long as you stay out of the way, you can do whatever you want. Alright. Afraid I messed that up. Looks like I was okay there. Oh boy, we're taking a risk here. Alright, that's a pretty good time. I'll take that. Alright, we're doing okay here. That's close. Got away with it. That's fine. Oof, that was close. That's pretty good. It's a pretty good time. I'll take that. Alright, got it. That sucks. Alright. Not too bad so far for me. Sucks. Okay, hopefully 16 arrows is enough. I mean, it is if I shoot well. I didn't shoot well yesterday. I shot really poorly yesterday. Don't die. Not the greatest, but I'll take it. I picked up a little bit of time. Not too bad, not too bad. That stupid pickle finally went left. He's been going right for forever. That's literally impossible for me to do anything about. Alright, I'll take it, no rat. Best possible outcome there. Man, you just really got in the way today. Alright, we're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good right now. Right. Don't want to lose any more hearts than this. Oh. Ooh, man, that was lucky. Oh, I thought I had that. Oh, come on. Still had iframes. Not too bad. Could have been better. Not too bad. Could have been better. Oh, what am I doing? Forgot what I was doing there. Not a good trip through the forest. Too bad. Let myself get distracted by something. Shouldn't have done that. Alright, face tank time it is. No. Yeah, we are way ahead of schedule. Hopefully we can keep it up. Alright, you gonna give me a good fight today? I hope you do. One. Not a good start. Two. Very bad start. Three. Or two, sorry. If that was three, that would have been three blue balls. That would have been bad. Okay. This will be three. Alright, what's going to happen? Four. They were still alive. And there it went. Five. Okay. Well, at least he dies on the next one. We're not in limbo on it. Okay. Could have been really, really ahead to say, well, it'll just be real. Be about 30-something seconds ahead. Maybe if we're lucky, 40, but maybe 30-something, I think. take it. All right. Doing pretty good. Let's go. Hopefully have a nice dark palace. This helm sword be nice. That's really the biggest thing. Alright, don't screw me. Thank you. I am doing well. Your run is doing very well at the moment. Hopefully that continues. Thanks for always stopping in. Hope you had a good picnic yesterday. We're doing good right now, though. Let's just try to keep that up. Alright, no shenanigans, please. Oh! I should have just swung my sword at him. It's dumb. That sucks. Well, that's unfortunate, but at least you got to go. I just want to stop shooting all that fire, please. Thank you. That's good. Ooh, ooh. Maybe shouldn't have done that. Maybe shouldn't have used that arrow there. But too late. It's done. Hopefully we get an arrow drop up here. Nope. This one was do it this way then. And that's fine. We'll just leave those. Can't be helped. Hope we get more arrows later on. That's all I can do. hours ago. Alright, how's this going to go? That went pretty well. Not perfect, but good enough. Alright. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, even got that. 7, 8, 9. No more fireballs, please. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, that's pretty good. Man, it really helps being awake for this. I was just out of it yesterday. Okay, so not a perfect start, but about as good of a start as I can hope for. Now we throw it all to RNG to see what happens. See what comes out the other end. Would have liked to have had yesterday's luck today, but what are you gonna do? All right, gained a second, so not a great dark tiles today. Not bad. Really was just falling off that bridge, just kind of cost me a lot of time. That was falling off that bridge was like a 10 to 15 seconds at least. That's a lot. So that kind of hurt. What are you gonna do? Ooh, oh, bang into the wall. What's done is done. Oh, that stinks. That's not a big deal, though. Getting damage there doesn't really hurt. Okay, I've gotten it 2 days in a row. Can I make it 3? I think I got it. Yes. All right. Don't you do it. Okay, thank you. If that mushroom comes over there and starts bombing you, it can be over in a hurry. Learned that lesson the hard way a couple weeks ago on a really good run. Oh, that's... Okay. Lately I've been just kind of making a bunch of silly little mistakes here and costing myself a bunch of seconds. Let's not do that. Okay. Got that right away. Let's get the shovel out. Pick it up, and grab it, and we're out of here. Yeah, but everything's going mostly about as well as can be realistically hoped. Moment. Game-wise and otherwise. Alright, here we go. Shovel, don't let me down. Please don't clank. No clanks today. There's one already. Oh, that's my fault. There it is. Okay, let's go. All right, we're through the biggest hurdle. Okay, now what kind of box game block are we on? Alright, don't have to worry about you. There. Okay. Please don't be jerk today, box game. Yesterday was the god RNG. Got it on the very first box. Not even the first attempt at the first box. Can't expect that today, but one can hope. Alright, everything looking okay at the moment. Alright. Ice rod. Yes, sir. And then let's shoot back to town. All right. Boom. Put the bombs before I did that. That stinks. Oh well. Not the end of the world. That's actually not that big of a miss. In the grand scheme. Alright. End of the day is to pick those up just in case I don't get any rupees in the treasure box game. Like yesterday. All right, here we go. How's it gonna go? Let's go. Hey, okay. All right, I literally have no excuses now. I just got to get this done. Oh no, I messed it up. That sucks. Just immediately throw away 5. I'm not even sure what I did wrong there. I guess I wasn't pressed up against the building hard enough, or maybe my position was wrong. Oh no, I'll have to check on that. It's fine though. That's the worst mistake I make today. We're in good shape. Oh. Ow. Oh, Lord. What happened? Why didn't he dash? That's almost bad. Almost. What's the key word there? Almost. Ooh. That's definitely not the non-bonk pixel. Okay, let's go. You guys are really in a bad place there. Good enough. Not great. Good enough. Whew. Oh, thank you for not being pests today. Alright, let's get out the door. Leave me alone. Hammer. Get yours. Arrow problem solved. Leave me alone. Oh, that sucks. Alright. Not mess up the blind fight, please. Let's just get the blind fight right and we're okay. One, two, three. Oh, that's not what I want to do at all. 1, 2, 3. Okay, whatever. Not a good fight, but it's over. That's all that matters. Yeah, I think we're going to be a minute up. A little bit under a minute up. So now, On the next dungeon, I would like to pick up time. It's possible. I can pick up about 10 seconds on the next dungeon if things go well. We'll see. Okay, 55 seconds up. Alright. On dungeons 4, 5, and 6, the main goal is just going to be lose as little time as possible. If I can pick up time, that is amazing. I just want to lose as little time as possible. And then on 7, 8, and final fight, try to pick up time. And that's going to be how we try to get this under 2 hours. So the key is just going to be no more wrong warps. No just stupid errors. Okay. Door. So out the door, but not in the door. In the door. Out the door. And back in the door. There we go. Out the door again. Back to the Dark World. Grab the box. Come over here. Warp. Jump down. Almost did something really stupid there. Okay. Alright, pick up the box, get out the door. The stairs, let's put the flute. And put that there, in the door. Got the sword, back outside. Pick the flute, pick up the box. And to the swamp. Walk left. Come up here. And flute out. And dash up. Dash over, dash up. Through the gate. And time to go get some flippers. At least that went well today. It was a disaster yesterday. That guy too. Right. Let's go get get some clippers. You know, this is a section where I keep saying to myself when I do it, I need to check how other people are doing this. And I always forget. I feel like I'm leaving time on the table here. Oh, man, that's really unfortunate. Got it. Got it. Down. And I forgot to put the flute. Let's do that now. And back home. Not home, back to town. Dash over, dash up. And out. Grab this. Throw it. To the Dark World, and now it's time for okay. And out. Or I guess into the woods. Oh, you suck. Ah. Bonk. Bonk. That sucks. Oh, you tried there, buddy. Yep, this is the bad pattern. That's the suck pattern. Oh well. I was due one. Let's get out of here. It's not that bad. It's not good, but it's not that bad. It really sucks with the sword beams because instead of the sword beam sometimes, or instead of your sword hit, you get the sword beam hit, and that doesn't kill stuff you want it to kill. Alright, let's just refocus here. Everything about that last little sequence there was not good. Okay. Okay, out the door. Hopefully this part goes well. Leave me alone, fireworm. In other words. Thank you. Oh, you stupid. God, I hate those things. Oh, please don't die. Alright. Okay. Good enough. I think at the end of the day that's going to be a wash. Maybe I picked up a little bit of time. Some of that was really good, some of it was not so good at all. Okay, next I need to go get the Bombos, and then Swamp Palace Heart, and then Swamp Palace. Okay, picked up 7 seconds. Wanted to be more, but what are you gonna do? Bad menu. And let's go home. Go south to the swamp, warp, and then go get the Bombos. Hopefully these guys don't give me no guff. That's guff. Uh-oh. I think that was bad. Oh man, was that lucky. I knew I didn't get over far enough as soon as I hit the button. That's one of those things where I actually need to practice it so I can just figure out the spot. That'll be safe, and then I can just aim for that every time. That is not the place to be doing guesswork. I know that, but I just keep forgetting to do it. Okay, don't hit the warp, don't hit the warp. And let's warp back in. There's something people talk about like with a quick warp and stuff like that. I honestly don't know what that is. I need to look that up. I think it makes the time that it takes to warp between worlds just a little bit faster. It's got something to do with pixels and other stuff. I'm not too knowledgeable on the matter. Oh, that's almost bad. Almost. Don't normally like to hit that thing there, but he just looked like he was going to get in the way. do it while I knew he wasn't going to be a problem. Because sometimes making two of them can be worse. Oh man, I hope I didn't forget that. Oh. I hope I didn't forget to hit the little orb. I hope I didn't forget to hit the little orb. Please tell me I didn't forget to hit the orb. Please tell me I didn't forget to hit the orb. Don't forget to hit the orb. Don't forget to hit the orb. Yes, I did. Oh my god. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Well, unfortunately, I think I just ruined the run. That's bad. We'll see. Oh, man. Unbelievable. Like the one thing I couldn't do. Oh, we'll see how much time that cost us. I think my lead is gone though. I'll probably be behind. That's how bad that miss is. Jesus. So concerned about avoiding that stupid red thing that I didn't do the one thing I had to do. Well, no BS today. Not in the mood right at the moment. No, it's just a couple of mistakes there from not concentrating. Gosh. Oh man, how much time did this cost me? It's literally going to be a minute and a half, isn't it? Man, that hurts. Can't believe I ruined the run like that. Almost a minute and 10 seconds, or 11 seconds. Oh, come on, don't do that to me right now. I don't need that bullshit. Okay, just concentrate. You're still fine. It's still PB. You still even get under 2 hours. But instead of this being easy, it's now going to be very difficult. That just really sucks. Please stop doing shit like this. What am I doing? Okay. Too late. Can you see the times? It's okay, I've still got a chance. But instead of this being a guaranteed... That was a bad miss. Guaranteed under 2 hours, now it's going to be maybe IPB. I forgot to hit the orb in the Swamp Palace and lost all my time off of that. Had a 1-minute lead. Not for that, I'm in really good shape right now. Instead, it's really close. Oh man, that was close. Oh man, that was close. Thought for sure it's about to knock me into the hole. Okay. Let's see how we're doing on time. So we need to hurry up. Hopefully this fight goes well. Well, that went as well as it could have possibly gone, luckily. A little bit unfortunate I didn't know where the heart was going to be, but what are you going to do? Okay, just get out of here, warp to Death Mountain, get staff in the ether. Hopefully... Oh man, I hope those rocks don't give me any trouble. Like I could absolutely see them giving me trouble. Only lost 3 seconds. That's not that bad, honestly. Alright. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Not on the stairs, please. Thank you. Oh, just stupid rock. Yeah, they really screwed me there. What are you gonna do? I can't complain though, the RNG otherwise this run has been extremely good. All that matters is that I got the staff though. That's really all that matters there. You get the staff, then everything else is just a footnote. Now, if you're going to be trouble, that's the best place to be trouble. Oh, ooh. Can't blame that on anyone. Okay, I have 0 bombs. That's important to note. I need to pick up bombs. How do I have 0 bombs? Where did I waste a bomb? Ah, that's right. On the floor. That's why. Wasted a bomb on the floor. Oh well, I know where to pick up bombs and just get them from those slugs. Hopefully I'll get more than one. I'll take whatever I can get. Ah. About as good as I can hope for. A little unlucky there. Okay, I need to pick up bomb from you. Unfortunately, that took so long, but whatever. Brain fart there. That was why I opened the menu. Alright, hopefully I don't lose too much time on this dungeon. As long as I can keep it about even, we got a shot. That's too bad. That's a YOLO, apparently. So I can't get really upset about it. So. How much time did I lose? Like another 5 or 6 seconds, maybe? I don't know. Maybe like 20 seconds behind, I think. Seconds. All right. All right. All right, we can manage this. Super bomb. No. Oh, nice. So just leave me alone. Thank you. All right. And then let's put the sword in. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Alright, dash down. Actually, I don't want to dash down. There you are right now. Dashing is actually slower. Alright. Let's not mess up the mirror positioning for this. Get properly to the left. Don't care if it costs me like a tenth of a second or so. Oops. All right. Oh, come on. Jesus. Yeah. All right. Oh, come on. Don't do that, please. Don't need that right now. It's fine. It's better than a lot of the alternatives. You tried to get in the way. That's fine. What are you doing? Worst possible pattern. Probably not a good decision on my part there. Whatever, it's too late. Too late to change it. I mean. Well, that probably wasn't a smart way to do that, but it's done. Oh no, I can't do that. I don't have enough life. That's too late. Oh, that hurts. Damn it. Same mistake as yesterday. It's gonna be hard to even PB now. Like, getting under 2 hours is gonna be impossible. I can't make up a minute. Maybe I'll PB. Maybe. It's doubtful though. 36 seconds is a lot. Just think, I could be 24 seconds ahead right now. Well, barely in and under 150. It's only the second time I've ever done that. Guess what the first time was? Oh, you dumbass. You dumbass. Little brain fart on the menuing there too. Oh, well, I'm going to be thinking about this run for a long time. Until I finally get this under 2 hours. Oh, come on. Telling me that didn't hit him. That was lucky. Okay, let's have a nice bite here, please. How about that? That'd be nice. I'd like to have a nice bite. Please don't give me any bullshit. Okay, cheers. It's too bad. I thought I'd get another 2 there. Okay, one more. Actually picked up a lot of time there. Because that fight was so much better than the last time I did this. Stop teleporting, please. Thank you. Stop. 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 Asshole thing for you to do there. That's something else. Yeah. One second off of the PB. 1 second off PB. If he doesn't give me all of those teleports, I might even, I don't know, like, I'm not sure, because he teleported, I think, 7 or 8 times. If he doesn't give me all those teleports, I think I might have been under 2 hours. But, I mean, at the end of the day, it's the Swamp Palace where, because I forgot to hit the stupid orb, it's an extra minute because I had to go back and do it. Otherwise, this would have been an hour and 59 minutes. I mean, other than that ridiculously huge miss, this was actually a very nice run, but I also got good RNG outside of the Ganon and Ganon fights too, so like I can't guarantee that's going to happen again, but well, if nothing else, I feel like I can, that's just frustrating. It's really frustrating not to get this under 2 hours, but that was a really good run, other than that one little miss. I mean, there's lots of time to save it all over the place. I mean, because again, like I lost what? Okay, let's throw away the Swamp Palace miss, and just Ice Palace, Misery Mire, Turtle Rock, and I lost 30 seconds there, combined. So, like if I run those at the same pace I'd run them on my last PB, I would have been under 2 hours. So it's just, there's time to pick up all over the place. Like, even on the first half was really good, but, where did I... oh, it's the Palace of Darkness. Yeah, the Palace of Darkness. So everything before the RNG games, other than the Palace of Darkness, everything was really good. Palace of Darkness, I got knocked off that bridge. Knocked off the crumbling bridge. That cost me probably like 15 seconds or so. Unfortunately. Like, there's just... Oh, man. The thing is, too, like, the what do you call it? The Swamp Palace, like, forgetting to re-hit that orb and switch the blue blocks, or the blue blocks back up. As I was walking along, like 10 seconds later, I was like, did I forget to hit the orbs? And so I already knew. And if I'd been smart, I'd just gone back then. But I wanted to believe that I hadn't done that. And so I didn't go back, and then that meant it cost me a minute and a half, almost. That's too bad. I'd gone back, and as soon as I realized my mistake, if I'd gone back, this might have been under 2 hours. It's just... Oh, Ganon's Tower is really good, though. I mean, there's a lot of places to make up time off of that. Like the Gauntlet. That was not a great Gauntlet. What else was there? I did something else that was bad. What was it? Oh, that's right. On the invisible bridge, I accidentally picked up the skull jar that you're supposed to bounce off of to do the shortcut, so I had to redo that room, which was another 15 seconds there. That wasn't the difference between under 2 hours, but that was the difference between a PB and not a PB. Like, I would have been ahead going into the Ganon fight if I hadn't have done that. Some of the best segments, though, that actually does give a pretty good idea of what I could do. Like, I can get this down to an hour and 58 minutes. If I just, even at my current level of play. That's the thing, like, it could be a lot better. I really do need to go in and practice a few things and get rid of all the guesswork that I'm doing on a lot of stuff. Well, hopefully... I don't know, that's 2 days in a row of Shovel Game 1 and Treasure Box Game 1. 2 days in a row now. I can't expect that. Luckily, I've gotten the Shovel Game to where it's close to a 50-50. So, if it's close to a 50-50, then most days, like if it's a 1 or a 2, I can continue those runs. Because as I showed here, like 1 minute's not the difference between me getting under 2 hours or not. I know that now, but the Treasure Box game is a lot more unstable. Like a one is really lucky. Get that 2 days in a row is extremely lucky. More likely to end up with somewhere between 3 to 6 on that, which is 30 seconds to, well, more like 25 seconds to a minute, depending on how fast you can shuffle in and out. Well, don't worry. The world will be back thrown into darkness around 4 p.m. tomorrow, my time. I really want to get this under 2 hours. Like, when I was playing this when I was a kid, I always thought to myself, you know what? I bet I can do this under 2 hours. And I never could get it under 2 hours because, well, back then, there was no internet, so there's no way for people to share all the little tricks and stuff they need to speed things up. But I was able to get it under 3 hours. But I really, really, really want to get this under 2 hours without using any bugs or anything. Yeah, I speedran as a kid. It's not like I didn't make any videos of it, but I mean, when you didn't have that many games, you know, you have to take what you do and take what the games that you got and try to do stuff with them. You know, like if you like, I used to love to play the original Final Fantasy. So you know, like, okay, so what kind of parties can you win with? You know. Oh man. Man, it is wild to think that those PS1 games, like, there were only what, 240 kilobytes of memory on them? The memory cards? 240 kilobytes. And then when the PS2 cards came out and they were 8 megabytes, it's like, holy crap, that's a lot of memory. You know, the PS1 area, you know, like, you'd have to, like, you had to buy memory cards, man. If you didn't want to delete your saves, you had to buy memory cards. And then the PS2 one came out, and then it's like, you never have to buy another PS1 memory card ever again. Like, some of those PS1 games would take up, like, an entire memory card. Like, some of them was like, you know, you had 15 blocks, and some would take up, like, 12 blocks. And you know it wasn't necessary, because, like, a game like Final Fantasy or whatever is still only 1 block per save, you know? So, like, what are these other games doing where it's, like, 12 blocks of memory? Like, how? No way you need that much memory. All right. Wasn't a PB. It was 1 second different than my other time. I think the other one was what, 24:14 or 24:17. So I was like, well, I'm what, 9/10 of a second behind. 2 hours to lose by 9/10 of a second. Now imagine if that was a marathon. I think I think 2 hours, yeah, it's like 2 hours is like I think that's the line for being like world class marathon runner. 2 hours. Yeah, look, I did a good job to pull back those 36 seconds I was down after Turtle Rock. Gain this tower, like, oh man, like, if I hadn't have screwed up and bought myself into the abyss. The thing is, I think I did that on the other PB too. I think I did that on the previous PB, was I bumped myself into the abyss. I think I did the same thing where I picked up the jar accidentally and then had to jump into the hole and then reset the room. I think I did the same thing on that. So, oh. Man, that's frustrating. Look at that. 102. Hold on. I think it says easier to see there. I was a minute and 2 seconds ahead here. And then 9 seconds behind. mean, this here, like, I only lost 3 seconds on the Ice Palace, which means that was a pretty good Ice Palace. 8 seconds on Misery Mire. Yeah. And then the 16 seconds on Turtle Rock wasn't that great. Like, part of that was, like, towards the end where I kind of messed up a little bit. But, what do you mean 9 seconds? You mean the... you mean the minute 11 seconds I lost? That stupid orb. Like, it's really good first half. Gold, gold. This is good. It wasn't gold, but it was good. Gold. This was good. I mean, like, I picked up 13 seconds there, and that was with the Gan was still giving me 3 blue balls. Like, if he'd given me only 2, I'm 50 seconds ahead here. And the Palace of Darkness was not that great. Like, me only picking up 0.8 seconds there was not good. Like, with a good one, like, if I don't, that stupid little mini Helm Sword doesn't knock me off the bridge, I am probably 50-something seconds up here. Which means I would have been like a minute and... I could have been like a minute and a half up. Here. But like, the shovel game was about as good to me as it can be today. Like, I was able to pick up the heart and then get off the screen with still 2 seconds left in the game. And then the treasure box, it was the first try, but it was the second box, so not like the absolute ideal. Yesterday was absolute ideal, and that was literally the first box I opened. But the first box was 10 arrows, which I needed. So, like, in that case, like, for me personally, that actually was the best result, because I got 10 arrows plus the heart. First dig is impossible. Has to be it has to be 25th dig. The way the game works is during that 30-second period, the first 24 digs will never give you the heart. From every dig after the 25th, it's a 1 in 12 chance. Yeah, 25th or 26th dig is possible, it's just very unlikely. Like, ideally, you will dig 36 to 37 times. Ideally. So if you can get 36 or 37, that means you've got a 12 or 13 out of 32 chance, which is roughly like, what, 40%? So, first dig is fairly possible. Second dig, like, if you don't get on the second dig, you were unlucky if you're doing that. Which is why when it took me like 9 tries to get it the other day. To be fair, like, my digging wasn't that great that day, but still, even still, like, 9 tries is a lot. Like, I'm not sure how the odds work on the treasure box. I do know with the original version of the game, the first box you open will never have the heart. But I don't know what the odds are on the second box. Oh, man. Ganon warps just like one less time, even. It's like one less time even, and I can PB there. But instead you warp like, what, 6 times on that last? And then add that in with the 3 warps on the first part, and yep. Alright, well, we finished the run today. It wasn't a PB, but since... Sorry, kind of hit the microphone on the table there. Since I seem to be in fairly good condition today, let's see how this goes. Alright. I can't remember whether I think you had to clear this to be able to get 100% on this game, which is how I know I've done this before. Yeah, absolutely, like I've rented this game from Blockbuster and 100%ed it. Ooh. That's really slow. Oh, there it is. Look at that. That's literally the first 12 I've put out since I started doing this again. It's stuck on 13. Ooh, that's slow. Honestly, Expedition 33 has probably helped with my reaction time somewhat. Just because you gotta constantly be doing it. Oof. All right. Ooh. Yeah, with some of the parries on there, like the visual cue, like you've really got to react pretty quickly. Oof. Been doing dodges. There's a dodge button. This is news to me. Oops. Whew. It's funny. I got that 12, and then everything after that, I've just been awful. I haven't even gotten under 15 since then. Man. Oof. Oof. Oh man, come on. All right, we got to get back to DDD once. Like, I can't believe how. It's like I got that 12 to show up and then just. I got that 12 and then my body just gave out. Like, telecast in medio. For anyone who understands that reference. Oh my lord. How about losing to this guy? Alright, come on. We'll beat this. Beat this guy. Get back to DDD and then properly lose there. Jesus. Man, I'm so slow today. What is going on? Like, this is actually a little bit disconcerting. Okay, there we go. Okay, how about instead of looking at the timer, actually look at the screen? That might be a good idea. Oh my god, I can't beat him. What happened? Give me now. There we go. There we go. Okay. That's better. That's better. Just gotta get back to DDD. Alright. So slow. So slow. Yeah, you better be sweating, Kirby. Oof. Alright. Muster up one more medio. Oh. Okay. Not quite. Well, that is the appropriate ending. All right. Very, very frustrating run. Very frustrating run today, but it's a good run. It's a good run. End of the day, good run. Slice that back into there. Let's try to make it a little bit bigger. There, that's a little better. Well, maybe it'd be easier for everyone to read. I think that's easier to read, yeah. Everybody can see that now, yeah. Some of it won't fit on there anymore, but you don't need to see the word clear. All right. I think we'll stick with that. Okay, so what time did I say I was going to do Clear Obscure today? It was 7 o'clock, right? $7:30. Okay, so I got it now. All right. Well, that is going to be all for their speed run stream today because I don't have enough time to do another run. It takes 2 hours, so that's gonna be all for that. I will be back tomorrow once again. Give us another shot. Hopefully the RNG plays long again. Can't really depend on that, but as long as it's relatively nice, I should be able to PB or maybe even get it under 2 hours because, as I showed today, there's lots of time to save in this game. So, 1 second off PB kind of sucks, but yeah, that's what happens. Yep, very possible. Some of the best segments, 1 hour, 57 minutes, and 58 seconds. So there's 2 minutes of wiggle room in there. 2 minutes of wiggle room in there. So like if I get a shovel 2 and a treasure box 3, that still gives me 30 seconds, just based off of my runs today. So I mean that's mostly. I could have saved more time on Skull Woods. I only saved 7 seconds there. That could have, or 6 seconds there. That could have been more like 16 seconds, honestly. Swamp Palace, that's another minute and 10 seconds there. Ice Palace, that's about as, I can't really expect any more than that. Misery Mire, yeah, I could get 5 seconds back off of that. Turtle Rock, I could definitely cut 15 seconds off of that. Gaines Tower, and it'd be hard to do better than this, but it's possible. That wasn't a, that certainly, I mean, what, there's 15 seconds just off of messing up that stupid invisible bridge skip. So, which spikes area are you talking about? Which dungeon is it? We had to take the damage to get to the chest. That one. Do I have to break all the jars there? No, but if I don't get those 4 hearts there, I am 1 hit away from death, more or less. Which is like the way that the world record run deals with that, and the proper one, and the, well, I won't say proper, the ones that use glitches deal with that, is the first heart container that you pick up in Misery Mire, because it does the dungeons in a different order. Like in the world record run, it's Palace of Darkness, Thieves Town, Skull Woods, and then you do the Ice Palace, because you don't need the hook shot. And then after Ice Palace, you do Misery Mire, because you also don't need the hook shot. You can clear both of those without the hook shot, actually. And then you do the Swamp Palace after that. So what happens is the heart container that you pick out outside of Misery Mire in the swamp, you know, you teleport to the swamp, and then the first thing you do is go get that heart piece. That one fills up, that one completes a heart, so you get all your health back that way. Like that's how the top glitch speedruns do it. But I don't have that option, unfortunately. So, like if I started using, if I used the bomb jump to where I did Ice Palace before Skull, or Ice Palace before Swamp, maybe. I think because, like Misery Mire, you only need the hook shot for the first to get in. Like there's that hole at the beginning where you need it to get in. And then everything after that, like it's technically possible to do without the hook shot. I think the only other place I use it is that room that had the room with the big chest that has a falling bridge there. I use it to cut across, so it just makes it easier. And I think it's faster too. But if you don't have the hook shot there, you got to run under and across, and you can like barely make it. So without those two things, you actually don't need the hook shot for that dungeon. And the way that you can get across the gap at the start is there's a block that's supposed to allow you to come back. Use the hook shot to come back. But if you dash into that block and bonk, then you can actually get to the other side of the hole. It'll bonk you all the way to the other side of the hole. So... if I reordered that, then I could technically do the same thing they do, where it's just go get the staff, leave, and then when you pick up that heart, you'll get all your hearts back, so it doesn't matter that you're almost dead. Like, I pick up those hearts there because, if I don't, like, I've got such a thin margin for error that, like, I just don't want to throw away the run there. You know? Like, you're so far in at that point, if you've got a good run going, you don't want to let it go because you got hit. Because like that first, if you remember like that first room with like the wizard robes, like it's pretty easy to get hit in that room. Like if you got the sword beams because you got full life, that room's really easy. You can do it really quick. But because I've got to work without sword beams, like that makes that room a lot more dangerous because you got to worry about the laser. Unfortunately. But that is the reason. That is the reason that I pick up those hearts. I think at the end of the day it costs me 3 or 4 seconds, maybe. I think that's the time cost there. It's not that bad. Like I'll give up 4 seconds for stabilizing the run. I mean, just to clarify how dangerous it is, like I pick up those hearts and then like the other day, I still died in that first room. To be fair, that was pretty bad, but pretty bad that I died there. But even still, like it's possible. So yeah, like I absolutely could just ignore them. I could ignore them, but it's pretty dangerous. If I was more confident that I could get through the first part of Misery Mire without getting hit, then I would just ignore them. But I'm not that confident yet. Not yet. I mean, when I first started running this, like I had everything in a different order just because like the second dungeon with the 3 worms that jump out of the ground, like I wasn't confident I could do that without dying. And so like I set it up to where I could get there with 6 hearts, and that heart you pick up on the desert cliff that completes the heart container, so it fills up your heart. So when you go in there, you've got full life. But like I don't really need to do that anymore. So like I reordered it to where it's pretty much in line with the way the standard 100% run works, the glitched 100% run works. Just instead of using the fake flippers to get next to the church faster, I have to run up there. That's the big difference. It's a difference of I don't know how many seconds. It's not like a minute or 2 minute difference or anything. Like it's only a few seconds difference. Maybe like 10 or so. I really don't think it's that much. But yeah, I mean there's little things like that I could actually not do if I could guarantee that I wouldn't get hit or things like that. I can't really guarantee that. There's a lot of little RNG elements in this game that sometimes you get hit and sometimes you don't. And then there's also just, like sometimes you do it well and sometimes you don't. So. But anywho, I'll be back at 7:30 my time, so 45 minutes from now. And we want to do some Expedition 33. And then may clear the game today. I think there's a decent chance of that. And then after we clear the game, then it's going to be trying to get Platinum Trophy. So there's a trophy for beating a boss without getting hit. And 50% of people have it. I don't. Which makes me wonder. Which makes me wonder what boss they're doing it against. 50% of people have beat a boss without getting hit. And I haven't done that yet. Or without taking no damage. So it must be like some boss somewhere that's pretty easy to do it against. Because 50% is a lot. Like, there's really easy trophies that 50% of people don't get. Like, I don't even think 50% of people have beaten the game. I'm not sure. I'd have to look at it. But, yeah, like, pretty sure we'll clear. I will. You can go ahead and tell me, like, I should clear the game today, right? Based off of where I am. If not, it's fine, but I'm pretty sure I'll clear it today. It feels like it. Although, like, S-Gate's supposed to learn how to fly at some point, and that hasn't happened yet, so. No? Oh, okay. Like, that was the thing is, like, you know, S-Gate should be able to fly, and we haven't learned that, and, like, it feels like you're kind of coming up on the end, but. So, yeah, okay, maybe there's a little bit more time. But that's fine, though. If it doesn't end today, it doesn't end today. Just play it again tomorrow. So. But whenever I do clear it, I am going to platinum it. And then I'll kind of, like, doing that, I'll kind of go back and forth between that and Mugenics, probably. Going to get back to Mugenics and try to finish all the classes, at least. I don't know if I'm going to go for 100% or not, but at the very least on normal difficulty, I want to do everything. The house bosses I may be willing to do on the higher difficulties. I just don't know if I want to do like all the Act 1, Act 2, Act 3 stuff on the highest difficulty or not. It seems kind of like it's... I mean, I guess if I only had to clear it once. That's not that bad. If you got to clear it like with every class, then it's... Oh, I know there's other bosses I haven't even seen yet too, so... Yeah, okay, that makes sense that you don't clear it today then. Okay. Alright, but yeah, be back at 7:30, and then do that then. If anybody wants to come watch, by all means, come watch. And then I'll be back tomorrow doing this again at about 4 o'clock. Yeah, I mean, that's why I want to go ahead and do all of the classes on normal. And then if on the hard playthrough, it doesn't matter what I use anymore, then whatever at that point, you know? I can just, you know, fighter, cleric, and whatever else I want to use. It's probably going to be... I don't know what I'm going to do about updating the game, though. Like, I turned off updating it for the game, because I wanted to beat the game. I wanted to make sure I beat the game before all the adjustments came in, but I don't know. Maybe I want to 100% before all the adjustments come in. And then whenever the DLC comes, like, I'll just deal with all of the adjustments at one time, and then... Because I get a feeling there'll probably be another adjustment to the play between then and now. Probably with the DLC, honestly. So. Alright, but thanks everybody who watched. Sorry whoops. That's a big old whoops there on this. right there. Sorry about that. But otherwise, it's a pretty good run. So maybe tomorrow we can get it. Okay. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, follow buttons. Have a good one. See you in 30 minutes or 40 minutes, so I hope. All right. Take it easy, folks.